I have never struggled with my mindset and what I feel about Nigeria. My conviction is, in spite of whatever we're faced with today, no matter what you might want to say to me, my belief is it is 100% possible we can have a new Nigeria. I see that things are what we call them. I understand that things are very difficult at this time. When you look around and see the glaring effects of the poor leadership, poverty, insecurity and misery, it can be discouraging. But we must stop giving our power to external factors. Now more than ever before, we must look up to God for the redemption of our nation. We shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support like minds and oppose all foes to assure the survival and the success of a new Nigeria. Every citizen who is in despair for the possibility of a new Nigeria and only wishes to have a better nation should begin by looking inward, by examining their own attitude towards the possibility of our desired nation. A lot of us think it is impossible. Many of us think it is unachievable. A lot of us think it is unreal. Most of us have believed there is no hope for Nigeria. But that is a dangerous, defeated mindset that leads to the conclusion that the problems and situations that we are faced with today is inevitable, that Nigeria is doomed, that we are gripped by problems beyond our control. But we don't have to accept that as our reality. Our problems are self-made, and what that means is that we all have contributed one way or the other to the problems that we are faced with today. Therefore, they can be solved by we Nigerians, and Nigeria can be as great as she wants to be. No problem of Nigeria is beyond the four corners of this nation. The Nigerian spirit and resilience has proven over and over again the seemingly unsolvable and attain heights that seem unattainable. Look at how Nigerians are succeeding everywhere in the world. We excel. We are on top of the treasuries in the US, the World Bank, arts and science, and the list goes on. I believe very strongly that if we all commit our heart to the Nigeria that we desire and wish for, we can deliver a Nigeria that we and our children and our great-grandchildren can be proud of. Surely the process demands high cost and many challenges, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising to know that some of us have settled for what the situation is right now, wondering and wishing that things will get better. But you must understand that Nigeria was not built by people who wondered and wished for freedom to come to them. Nigeria was set free by those who believed it was possible. Nigeria was set free by people who decided to take full responsibility. Nigeria was set free by individuals who refused to accept situations just like they are. Nigeria was set free by people who agree as one people. Nigeria was set free by people who acted on one purpose. Nigeria was set free by people who created with one vision. Nigeria was set free by people who committed themselves to the possibility of freedom, and so will the possibility of a new Nigeria. We must develop a deep belief for the possibility of our desired nation. And the major inspirator of that belief should be the fact that Nigeria was not an option for you. You were never given the option to choose to be a Nigerian. Therefore, we must take full responsibility in our different capacities and refuse to accept situations just like they are, and begin to speak with one voice, create with one vision, and commit ourselves to the purpose and the process of a new Nigeria. Not because they are easy, but because it is hard, but it is worth it. And we must be willing to commit the energy, the faith, the devotion to light our countries and all who would be a part of the process. And so, my fellow Nigerians, stop asking when and how Nigeria can be better, but commit yourself to be the change in your family. Commit yourself to be the voice of inspiration in your neighborhood. Commit yourself to be the voice of hope in your community. Commit yourself to be a patriotic Nigerian.